Students, and I think poem, it is just a short poem, so I want to give one more information also regarding the grammar portion. Okay, so noun, pronoun, I think you would have learnt in the previous videos. Noun is nothing but a naming word. It may be either the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay, now we will learn about prepositions. What it is? Prepositions. It is a part of a speech. What do you mean by preposition? Prepositions means word that is used before a noun or pronoun. Okay, this preposition means that is used before a noun or pronoun. Wherever you describe the place, for example, see, I have a chalk piece in my hand. Okay, now I am keeping chalk piece inside the book. Now, if the book is closed, I will ask you, where is the chalk piece? So what will you say? It is inside the book. You are mentioning inside. In is there, no? That the position, whatever the position of a thing is described as prepositions. Position means it's a place where it is standing. So pre means it is described. This is called as preposition. Okay. For example, now the chalk piece is here and I am keeping it on the book. Now I'll ask you, where is the chalk piece? Will you say inside? No. Will you say it is side by the book? No. You will say it is on the book. What it is? On the book. So when you are mentioning that word on, that also is mentioned as preposition, prepositions. Okay. When you mention the position of a word that is used before a noun or pronoun is called as prepositions. And here in page number 95, go to page number 95, you will see some activities also there. This is for 3rd standard actually. It may be this activities you can use for your other textbook, other lessons also. You can just underline the preposition and do it as an activity. Now, the page number page number 95, A main, look at the picture, underline the right prepositions from the brackets. So here, Mary and Paul are at or by. So they are given here at or by. They are given one picture here and they have mentioned at or by. So where are they? Where are they? In that, by the beach. Okay. At or by. You will tell it as at. Will you tell it as by? No. That's Mary and Paul are at the beach. So at is a preposition. Second one, the sun is shining high over or in. Over or in is there and there you are getting in the sky. The sun is in the sky itself. It is not over the sky. It is in the sky. So in will be the preposition. Clouds are floating above or against. So there are two words. Okay. Okay. So the first one will be Mary and Paul are at the beach. So you will underline at. Second one, the sun is shining high over or in the sky. So where is the sun? It is in the sky. So you will underline the word in. Clouds are floating above or against them or in the sky. So where do you find the clouds? You will find the clouds floating above the sky. So you will underline the word above, not against. Against means dead opposite to the clouds. Do you find any clouds against the sky? No. It will be floating in the sky. The sea is rolling below or behind them. So where do you find the sea and the sky and everything? It will be, you will find it as if it is behind the sun. Okay. Fifth one, the waves dash gently under or against the shore. Waves means alegadu they say, no? So where do you find, you see as if the waves are dashing, as if it is fighting each another. So you find against the shore. The children are, so here you underline the word against. The children are playing by or in. By or in. So what will you write there? Will you write by the sand? You will write in the sand. buckets and spades. Seventh one, Paul is jumping on the sand or over the sand. So they are jumping. What we say? Don't jump on the sand. You don't say over the sand. You say it is on the sand. Eighth one, he has a spade in or on in his hands. So you describe it as in his hands. The word is in. So all these are prepositions. You have to write according to the sentence. Okay. Ninth one, there is a beautiful sand castle in front of or behind them. So sand castle means they build something on the sand. They build, some children, they just build small houses and all nearby the sand, isn't it? So this is called as a sand castle. Okay. So where are they building it? Where it is found actually, whether it is front of them or behind them, it is found in front of them. 10th one, how they would like to take it home, without or with. So they would like to take with them itself. Without them will not come. So they would like to take with them. All these are called as prepositions. Okay. Then you will be having some other grammar classes also. I will be explaining one by one. Like that only, go to page number 96. In that also you have some prepositions given over there. You have to write exact whatever word preposition matches to that sentence. B may complete these sentences with preposition from the box. Use a word only once. Only once you have to use. You should not repeat the same word. The first one is, the grand adventure began dash Penny's 6th birthday. So you will write on. You have to mention it as on. O-N, on. Second one, the propeller was dropped dash about 8 meters of water. In about 8 meters of water. Third one, there was a beautiful world and dash the sea. You can't say above the sea. Whatever the sea is, beautiful thing is there, you will describe it as under the sea only. So it is, the word is called under. It is a preposition. Penny swam dash her mother when she saw the barracuda. So Penny swam with. She swam with the mother, isn't it? They went swimming dash the sea lions alongside. So even that word is also called as a preposition. I think you understood it here, children. These are the small grammar exercises. We will be teaching some other grammar classes in the next videos. Thank you.